A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. All right, fellas. Listen up.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Ready, team. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. He takes this forward up. Little to about the 39. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Packers going nickel on third. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that. Spot. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. 10 black, set.
Love from the gun. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Slot man motioned over.
Set, go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Ready, ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different... ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Wright running out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Here's a screen for Achane. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Lobs this deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6.
On the ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Okay, set, ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Shot. Check. Black 40.
Shotgun now for Love. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Ready.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Ready. Ready. Red 38.
Out of his end zone. Love. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And we are still waiting for scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. We've set it down from 37.
Down. 45. White. Check.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Love now off the play action. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Ready.
Throwing again. Love. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Loves to throw again. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready.
It's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Black. 95. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Right here. Ready, two, ready.
Tua now from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. This is going to take him off at across midfield there at the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down. Here's Tua. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's safe. Go ahead. Cut him out.
Achane gets this on the draw. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 points. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Set, ready. 32.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mega. 10 flat. Cut.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go. Cut.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Love from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Throwing his love on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Kraft. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here comes Malik Washington. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. He's got room to roam. Has a hole left, room to run. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. Red, 38. Steal. Check steal. Hut.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Oh, he dropped, and he's out the clear. He's got it in the red zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. They'll start the drive with a chance. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
All right, fellas.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, get set. Ready, team, with it.
Tagovailoa dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready, team.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, team. Watch it, Oscar. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Set, smash, smash. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Flag, 95. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shotgun now for Love. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. And off running left. It's a chance. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Here's Tunga Bailoa. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And the shotgun, they'll get it to Achane. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. Number 2.
Back to throw. Tua. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready, son? Hey.
Tua looking to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Packers take over just shy of the 40.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
A Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, cut. 33, yellow. Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked up. By C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
The first down pass.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. It is cut left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Go ahead.
Second down carry for A-Chain. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Hey, get set. 21G. 20G. Step.
They run it from the gun with right. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 20G. Out.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins in range for a game-winning score. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right. 20G. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
20G. Please.
H.M. has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins have taken the lead late. Devon H.M. with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 21.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 32. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Quick slants into the hands of Golden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Back to throw. much doing, he stopped quickly. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Here he is to throw. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Red 38. Cut.
Setting up to pass. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Packers first down.
Once more, it's Love. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10.
Black 40. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Throwing now. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Sticking in the air. Love. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
10 black. Ready.
Love from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Down. 52 blue.
Looking to throw it. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good.